Bust off your straps at the victory laps for a homicidal maniac. Rap run runners, kingpin numbers to kick, knee slap scat, throttle loose, villain on the track in your town like Ringling Brothers. Bring rings around.
Not as much as Leafeon, but Vaporeon's pretty cool.
One time in college, I was talking to this guy who was 100% trying to sleep with me.
Sex?
We got into,
or just like cuddle sex,
or both potentially. I don't know. And
Some guys are into cuddling.
What's up?
Some guys are into cuddling.
I'm sure they are. But he asked me. We got into the topic of Pokemon. He's like, "What's your favorite Pokemon?" And I was like, "Vaporeon." He's like, "That's a stupid Pokemon for that to be your favorite." And I was like, "Okay, man. Like, what the fuck is your favorite?" And he goes, Flareon. And I'm like, the same fucking Pokemon, but red. Like, are you kidding me? Anyway.
First of all, there are no stupid Pokemon.
There you go, one. And I was like, you're so full of shit. It's just a classic. Guys love to do that, where they try to make you feel stupid, so you're more likely to sleep with yourself.
Negging you.
Yep.
Barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
Barking up the wrong oak, Professor Oak. Kind of.
I don't know. Hey, do you remember last Christmas?
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, and the very next day, you gave it away. This year, save you from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
I was just going to read the lyrics of that song to you.
I sang them to you. You're welcome.
Yeah, I like that better. Hello and salutations to all. Welcome to this edition of Joke Off. I'm your host, as always, Jonders. I'm joined by my co-host, as always, Emily Hyatt. Emily Hyatt, please say hi.
Hi.
Wow! I just scared my cat, but I can't believe it. We did it.
Wow. Okay.
I followed directions.
I can't.
Jonders had a bad day yesterday, so I decided to do a little something for him.
Wow.
For them.
My heart is full at this moment. Wow.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot has changed. I now have a better therapist.
Good.
I feel good about that.
I think it was listening to Anthony Jeselnik's podcast.
Maybe it was somebody else, but whoever it was talking about how, like, when you get on an airplane and you see a woman pilot, everything's great because a woman pilot has to be so much better than a male pilot to get that job.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about this, because I had a man therapist that was awful, and now I have a woman therapist, and it's like, yeah, cool.
Makes sense. That logic tracks.
Okay, so we did record an episode yesterday, and I was low energy and kind of a sourpuss. But today, we're going to do an episode that is not the same jokes, although I have two jokes maybe from the last episode that I'm going to redo today. But here's the thing. We've been doing this since either June 1st or July 1st. I forget. I looked it up earlier today, but I forget which first it was. But like 6 or so months we've been doing this podcast.
Yeah.
And now this is the last podcast that we're doing of 2020.
Fuck you, 2020.
Yeah. And then we're going to do a best of episode where we're going to do some of our favorite jokes. I told Emily 10. I have about 15 jokes, I think, but I'm only going to do 10. Okay? So
we'll see. You love to do this.
Will we be doing this show a year from today?
Hard to know.
If we are, I hope we're getting paid.
What's up?
If we are, I hope we're getting paid.
Oh, what a fantasy.
Because the show right now don't even pay enough to host the show on the internet. So if maybe those ads can go up and we can make a profit, we could buy more Vaporeon plushies. Okay, that's just a fantasy that I have.
I like it.
One of us will be writing for the Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
Whoa.
Maybe Amber Ruffin will want one white person to be a writer. That's my
likely.
That's my ultimate goal. I want to be the only white person on a predominantly black sketch comedy show. Is that a weird goal to have? Like Jim Carrey on In Living Color.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, they need someone to play the villain, right?
Yeah, I'd play the villain a lot, and I think that'd be fun. But I would also have like what was that guy's name? Fireman, what was his name?
I have no
Fireman
idea.
Bill. Yeah.
I have no idea. I've never seen In Living Color.
Oh yeah, I am a year older than you. And that year I think plays pretty big in my memory of In Living Color.
I'm sure.
Actually, I'm like 5 years younger than Emily. I'm 23, so deal with that. Okay, let's get
Jonders, I never know when you're telling the truth or when you're lying.
I've been playing. Among Us came out on the Nintendo Switch last night. You know, Among Us, the video game that everybody's talking about. It's
No.
a game where you either play an imposter or you're not an imposter. And if you're an imposter, you murder people.
Oh, Among Us. I misheard you. I have heard of this, but I have never played it.
But I was playing with some of my video game friends, and it was fun to lie and be like, "I'm not the imposter," but they want to be able to see me shifting my eyes. You know.
Let me tell you,
It's on Discord.
dude, such a stone cold weirdo you are.
Why is that weird?
Sorry, it's true. I never have any idea when you're lying and when you're telling the truth.
That's great. Well, the thing is, I never lie.
Spontaneous. I never know. I'm in real life Among Us.
You know, my problem with my internet friends is or with my video game friends is that they all have different names. This is a video show, so that you picking your teeth is going to go on YouTube. But I would just like to say that I don't know half of their names. But
Because they have like usernames.
Yeah, but you can't call them by their username, and then I have it's all just voices, so there's no faces, and I have a hard time tracking who's who.
Sure.
But it's too late. I can't tell this to them. It's too late. It's too late in the game for me to announce that I don't know who these people are.
I feel that. I've definitely been in situations where I'm like, it's too late to ask them what their name is. It's too late.
Have you ever made out with somebody? Have you ever made out with somebody and been not sure 100% what their name was?
Actually, my first kiss was either with a young man whose name was Corey or Cody, and I do not know which. So for storytelling purposes, I refer to him as Karoti.
Have I told you that my first kiss in between the summers of 7th and 8th grade with a lesbian?
Sounds about right.
No. Why?
That tracks.
And so this is what happened. She was there. We were at the park. It was a group outing, about 6 of us. And she was there with her girlfriend. She was mad at her girlfriend. And she said, "I'm going to make out with one of these boys because you're a jerk or something, you know?" And then
Sounds about right.
I was the only one who hadn't kissed a woman. So all the guys there, it was a really great friendship moment. They were like, "Hey, Jonders here has never kissed a woman. Why don't you kiss him?" Is this story interesting?
It's just weird that you're referring to a 7th grade girl as a woman. There's something off about it.
See, then this girl then told me after the kiss, "Don't worry, you'll get better."
I mean, yeah, no, Jonders, no 7th grader is good at kissing.
I think she's right. I think I did get better, but maybe I didn't.
I have no doubt that you have. My first kiss with Karoti, I was 19. I was a freshman in college, and I pretended to pass out on him to make it stop. Anyway, I came out of the closet 10 years later. There were a lot of signs. There were signs.
This is maybe too much information. I get a lot of compliments on my kissing, and then everything else is negative reviews. So it's like they think like, "Ooh, this Jonders is a good kisser. I bet Jonders is good at other things." Nope, just the kissing.
Practice makes perfect, my friend.
Well, that's why I'm not good at the other things.
Yeah.
Not a lot of game time. Not a lot of game experience.
You want to tell a joke?
I talk about my life. I think
a lot of jokes to go through.
I've been talking about my life. I think that's
That's
pretty much
a
the
joke.
same thing. Yeah.
You want a joke? My life.
My wife.
Oh no, not wife. Life. Oh, I hate
my
comedians who are like,
life.
I hate my wife so much. She makes me do the dishes. Fuck you, motherfucker.
This week, J.K. Rowling returned her Kennedy Center Award was forced to return her Kennedy Center Award over her transphobic tweets. The Kennedy Center casted a spell, transphobia, erase it. She's a turf. I don't know. All right, do you have a joke?
I do have a joke. All right, here's my first one. There's been an outbreak of COVID-19 at the Wisconsin Dells Strip Club, the Cruisin' Chubby's Gentlemen's Club. And when asked if the patrons of this club had any regrets, they said only that they wish they'd spent less time with their family and more time at the Cruise and Chubby's Gentlemen's Club.
Rose and
This is a real place.
Oh, dear Lord. Millions of dollars of government aid accidentally went to hate groups during the COVID-19 pandemic. Although they prefer to be called the police.
Ooh, put the bump.
Oh, what monsters. What monsters the police are. All right.
Yeah. Little Caesars has fired 2 employees who made a swastika. What's up?
Pizza.
Pizza. Who made a swastika out of pepperonis on a pizza, which is strange because I would have assumed Nazis put pineapple on their pizzas, like the monsters they are.
I love Little Caesars crazy bread.
Oh,
I'm
$5 ready.
I'm so fat. I'm just so gosh darn fat. Okay, here's a joke. The Pokemon Company announced a new game where 5 friends can team up and play together. Pokemon fans everywhere were upset, though, as they just realized they don't have 4 friends.
So, you know what? That one hurts because it's true.
Me and the video game friends were trying to scrounge up enough people to play Among Us last night. It was hard.
Yeah.
Not
Dude,
great.
I struggle to get 4 people together.
Hey, have you watched the musical Disney movie Moana?
Yes, I am.
I like that one song. Oh,
I know.
Disney's gonna copyright strike this because my singing is so on pitch.
Oh, yeah, they're going to spot it immediately. Joe Biden has released a statement saying that 35% of his campaign staff are people of color, and 100% of their necks smell delicious.
I had a joke that didn't make it to the show yesterday that also didn't make it to the show today about how Dr. Fauci wanted to make sure that everybody knew that a woman of color worked on the vaccine. Because I was trying to get it to be like, you know how white people love to talk about how they have a black friend? But I couldn't get it to work.
I see.
Yeah. All right. I don't know.
I see. I understand what you're trying to go for. I also don't know. There's something there, though. I understand what you're going for, because it's definitely true.
The Pennsylvania Supreme Court is set to hear oral arrangements for disgraced comedy and patronizing jerk without a leg to stand on Bill Cosby. Reports are that he was excited for his oral arrangement until it was explained to him what it was.
Mhm.
It was a weirdly long headline. When I saw that today, I was like, I don't know, that's a lot of added stuff. That was like a Bear setup.
Let me tell you, if Howard Johnson were listening to that, he'd be like, cut it! Take out all those. Everyone knows Bill Cosby's a gross, disgusting, horrible being.
Well, Jonders? Oh, that's not how Howard sounds at all. He was a guest on the show this year.
He was phenomenal.
What a great person. Pope Francis.
Wait, it's my turn.
Okay.
Take a seat.
I did a lot of Pope jokes this year.
I know you have 15 jokes, so you're going to try and squeeze them all in. If I don't laugh, I know you're going to be like, that one didn't count. That one didn't count. I got another one. That one didn't count. I got another one.
Oh, wow. Emily knows me all of a sudden. Wow. I'll tell you.
I know everything. I also know about a new fragrance. Eau de Space has been released, which supposedly smells like outer space, proving there really are some bad ideas in brainstorming. I like that one a lot.
I wanted to see if I didn't laugh. If you would go, oh, wait, I got another one. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. I got another one.
No, I don't pull that. I don't pull that bullshit. I don't pull that bullshit. No, I don't pull a Jonders.
You and most other women don't pull Jonders.
Hey.
Pope Francis claims that gossip is a worse plague than COVID-19. But that's nothing. I heard from Sister Joan, who heard from Mother Janet, who heard from Cardinal Dale, that Pope Francis has 2 butts.
I remember when you did that one the first time. It was good.
Scientists have discovered that.
Just stop trying to squeeze extra jokes in.
Am I even the same person as the person that was on the show yesterday? I feel like I'm like
No,
got
you were
Jekyll and Hyde energy or something.
you were sad yesterday, my friend.
I was
I'm glad
sad
we
yesterday.
decided to kind of do a redo.
How
We had a much
annoying is it being friends with me? On a scale
Very
of 1 to 10.
wildly.
I think I have to let my cat out. Well, you tell a joke, I'll still hear it, but I have to let Peter out.
Okay, that's good. This is a long one. Professional baseball returned this week to empty stadiums, and the quietness surrounding the games has led to a sharp increase in trash talk among players. And here at Joke Off, we actually have audio of some of the insults thrown around. Hey, your mama's so ugly. Trader Joe's forced her to wear a mask years ago.
Ooh.
Hey, your mama's so fat. She's within 6 feet of everybody. Hey, your mama's so dumb. She's proud of you. I love that one. I love this joke. That might be my favorite joke I've written all year. Your mama's so fat. She within 6 feet. Oh, hey, everybody.
That was great. Your mama's so fat. She's 6 feet. Love everybody. A new study shows that the Hyatt Hotel has been the best hotel during the coronavirus.
Okay.
In unrelated news, another study shows our own Emily Hyatt has been named the best drunk. Because remember you were all drunk that 1 week, and then the next week I did a joke about you were drunk?
Sometimes you hang out with friends.
Yeah.
And you get drunk and you forget you're supposed to record a podcast with your friend Jonders.
Mm-hmm.
And you record it drunk. And it's about 3 times the normal length of the podcast because you couldn't keep me on track.
Gay time had by all.
Thank you. I actually did watch that episode. I don't normally watch our episodes, to be totally honest, because once they're done for me. But I watched that one and I thought I was the most god awful annoying person on the face of the planet. So I'm glad you guys
I think
had
you
a
should
good.
be drunk more often.
Hey, why not?
Maybe we should both be drunk. Maybe that's what this.
I mean,
podcast is
let me be
about.
totally honest, my friend. I have absolutely drank while recording some of these podcasts.
Wow, you're fired.
In fact, I chugged a Bud Light when Howard was on our show.
Oh yeah, that was a part of your bit. That was a part of
What joke was that? I didn't find. Oh,
you were all like, and then Howard was like, and you were like,
that joke is not on my list today. I don't remember what that joke was about. Why I chugged a beer.
How many jokes have we done so far?
That was number 5.
This week, an Australian jogger was attacked by a kangaroo, and experts are saying that the kangaroo was attracted by the jogger's Sarah Jessica Parker perfume, making it the first time that anybody's been attracted. Oh, fuck. I messed it up. Making it the first time anybody's been attracted to Sarah Jessica Parker.
Would have been better if you hadn't messed up the delivery.
Emily laughed yesterday on the podcast that no one heard. She liked that joke. Yesterday.
Was that yesterday?
Was that 2 weeks ago? Was that
That was
2 weeks
last week,
ago?
I think. That was last week. That was recently, though. That was recently.
I don't have any jokes from yesterday.
I don't have any jokes from yesterday either on my list.
Yesterday, all my problems.
Double seems a long way. The Beatles are going to copyright this as well.
They should
We're
do
not
a
building-
musical about the Beatles.
That's been done
No, I don't think so.
across the universe.
I'm talking about the band. I'm talking about the band, not the insect. I'm talking about the band. You know, John Paul.
Done multiple times, actually.
What
Anyway,
if the Beatles? What if? Okay, comedy sketch idea. You know how the Beatles are John Paul, Ringo, and George.
yeah.
What if, you know the four gospel books? John, Paul, Luke, and Mark. What if the
Yes.
gospel disciples were the Beatles? How would that go? I'm just spitballing.
I think what would be funnier
If the Beatles wrote the gospel.
if the Beatles were or if the Beatles created a new religion.
My favorite story in the Bible is about Thomas doubting Jesus being resurrected, and Jesus is like, if you don't believe me, stick your fingers in my lance wound. So then Thomas walks over to Jesus and sticks his fingers in his lance wound. That's why they call him Doubting Thomas. That's like an expression, Doubting Thomas. And people don't, you say, stop being such a Doubting Thomas. the best Christian rock song is about that event. I'm a doubting Thomas. He made a promise or something like that. I don't know.
Religion is so weird to me, man. Okay, anyway. I got a joke.
If you don't believe him, Thomas, stick your fingers in his hole.
Let me tell you. You know what you should do?
You're
Put your finger in it. Ringo, George, John, Paul, we're the Beatles.
You should stick his fingers in his holes.
Hey, Jonders,
Yeah.
I got a finger for you right here.
Oh, flicking me off. Ever told you about my bit, my sketch idea about how celebrity hell is normal person heaven?
No, because they're so privileged.
No. That is not the bit. The bit is that like when people talk about heaven, they're always like, "Oh, I'm gonna hang out with Jimi Hendrix and John Lennon and JFK." But
Oh, and that's
if you're
just
those people. What?
And that's just their normal life.
What? No. What I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Stop jumping the gun here.
Sorry.
Here's what I'm saying.
I feel like you're leaving pauses.
Well, because I want you to get it right, but you're not getting it right.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I'm coming at you with too much right now. I came at you with too little yesterday and too much today. I'm sorry. There's no medium Jonders, is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So, like, if you're in heaven and you're John Lennon, you don't want to talk to some scrub. But if you're some scrub, you want to talk to John Lennon. So, John Lennon's hell is having to talk to his fans for eternity. And heaven for these people is being able to talk to John Lennon. Oh, yeah, the White Album was very good. I was there when we recorded it. Yeah, I know.
I see.
I like that version better than your version, for the record.
Well, then, good for you.
Let's put on a rival. Let's put on a rival sketch show where we each do. So, okay, when theaters open up, here's an idea. If they ever open up, here's an idea. We put on rival sketch shows where we do sketches that are kind of the same but a little bit different. And I'll go on a Friday, you go on a Saturday, and then we do a run.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like what we really should do is have it be one sketch show.
Ooh, so
and then they vote.
Emily sketch, like Jonders sketch, and then it's a vote. You vote.
Yeah, like American Idol style.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Trump announced today that the U.S. will be pulling out nearly 12,000 U.S. troops from Germany, which is weird, as Trump should know, as a man with 5 children from 3 different women, that pulling out doesn't work. Penis joke.
Do you think Ryan Seacrest would do our sketch show?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Scientists have discovered that honeybee venom kills breast cancer cells in minutes.
Oh.
Finally, is solving the riddle as to why they're called boobies.
Dumb, but I like it. Dumb.
Boobies. Boobies, baby. All right. How many more do you have left?
4.
This is the last show of the year.
Yeah.
Today is a present. Yesterday, something, and tomorrow's mystery. That's an expression people say.
Okay, sure. Or it is now.
I'm not. This is me happy, and I'm sorry that it's annoying you so much, Emily.
We just have so many jokes to go.
Okay, well, I'm just trying. Okay, well then go. Okay, I'll stop talking. I'll stop talking.
You don't have to stop talking. It just it's gonna be a long podcast.
Tomorrow's a mystery. Yesterday is history, and today is a present. I think is the expression.
There you go. That sounds correct.
I'm gonna Google it.
Good for you.
Tomorrow
The New York Post came out with a survey.
Mystery.
Could you not interrupt my joke? The New York Post came out. The
Yeah,
New York Post came out with a survey on sex, trying to determine which 3 words are the biggest turn on amongst Americans. Which is silly, because we all know the 3 sexiest words are defund the police.
I was right. I was right with my last guess.
Hey, baby. Shh. Defund the police. Whoa. Too sexy.
I'm ignoring it because it is too sexy. You know what I mean?
Too sexy for my shirt.
Please stop.
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy. Don't know the words really.
I think it's just that. I think then right said Fred, right? I don't know what his name is. Which joke do I want to do next? This is a joke I like that you didn't like the first time I told it, but I'm going to do it again because I liked it.
Okay.
Kristen Cavallari said that her new cookbook was taste tested by her ex-husband, Jay Cutler. And Jay Cutler said it was dry and pagey.
I once again don't get it. I know, I'm sure you explained
He ate the book. And he didn't eat the food in the book. He ate the book.
I see. This is an example of, I think, a joke that'd be a lot funnier if we had a graphics department.
Of him eating the book, yeah. With a big bite being taken out of the book. Yeah.
Exactly. They do that on Seth Meyers all the time, where,
Maybe he'll be working on Seth Meyers this time next year.
Dream job. That's my dream job. Let me speak that into the universe. A dream job.
That's not
Software
Oh, shit.
is being developed for smartphones to tell you when you're drunk. It'll do so by measuring your steps, your gait, and how many times you start and delete a text to your ex. I like that one a lot.
I texted a girl a few days ago, and she did not text me back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm texting a new girl. It's no big deal.
Ooh, Zoe Deschanel.
Yes.
You said you're texting the new girl. Okay.
I said, new girl.
New girl, not the new. See, okay, this girl had a birthday, and I was like, hey, happy birthday. We talked for a little bit, and I said, hey, let's be friends. And then she was all for it. And then a few weeks later, I was like, hey, what up? Nothing back.
This is a girl you know, like in real life, or is this a dating app girl?
This is a dating app girl who I met a few times in real life, and then things were cut off abruptly. And then I was like, hey, it's her birthday. I'll text her.
Sure.
And then she said, no, let's be friends. And I said, okay, cool, let's be friends. And I texted her trying to be her friend. Nothing. But that's fine. And you know what?
Sure. She changed her mind, I guess. That's fine.
What's that?
She changed her mind.
And that's fine.
I've been ghosted many times.
Ghosted.
What's up?
You've been ghosted?
Yes. Ghosted, okay. Or ghosted.
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 I can't imagine why you were ghosted.
Only once have I ever been the ghoster. And I swear to God, this girl won't stop messaging me. She follows me on Instagram and she responds to my stories. I'm like, I ghosted you.
You gotta block her.
I'm not I don't want to be
block
that
her.
People, but I'm getting there. I'm getting to that point.
I've ghosted a lot of friends, but never a love connection.
Literally, so I stopped messaging her on Bumble, and then she messaged me, and then she was like, hello, and I never responded. And then she messaged me on Instagram. She DM'd me on Instagram. She's like, hi. And I didn't respond. And then a week after that, she goes, I guess I'm not your type. Ha ha ha. And I was like, bitch, why are you crazy? Then she responded to my story, and I'm like, stop. I thought I made it clear. This was the one who was like, it's too cold to hang out outside for a socially distanced date. You want to sit in my car with me? And I was like, no, I do not want to do that.
Is she attractive?
I didn't say that. I should have been more upfront. I should have been like, you're a stone cold weirdo.
She's weird. It has nothing to do with her looks.
No, she's very pretty.
Is she bisexual?
I don't think so.
Oh. Well, I was just trying to offer to take that problem off your hands, but...
Anyway, tell a joke. It's your turn, I think.
My new thing, I don't know if I told you this, I only try to match with people on dating apps who are either bi or poly.
So... I thought you were going to... When you said that, I thought you were going to say pan. But poly.
Pan. Which one's poly? I don't know. Pan. Yeah, I think I meant pan.
Okay, that's why I was confused, because poly means polyamorous, which means...
No, I meant pan.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I meant pan. It's hard to keep track of everything. Okay, this week we learned that the moon is actually much younger than we thought it was. In unrelated news, Buzz Aldrin said that moon had a fake ID, and what was she doing in that bar anyways?
I like that it's Buzz and not Neil.
Buzz Aldrin. Neil Armstrong. I don't know. Who do you think fucked the moon? Buzz or Neil?
Buzz.
Yeah, Buzz fucked the Neil. Or fucked the Neil.
Well, no, they probably both did, but Buzz is more sensitive about it because he was the sloppy second.
Do you think? And be honest with me. Do you think people bone in space?
Like maybe.
Yeah.
There's been enough. Well, the thing is, I mean, there's not a lot of space on shuttles in space, so it seems unlikely just because at the moment with technology, they're in such crammed quarters.
You don't want to
But it's
bone somebody in
possible.
space on the first day of like your 90-day mission.
Well, I mean, did you see that they were doing a thing at one point? They want to do an all-female space crew for an extended period of time. Like they're going to be in space for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, I was like, I think those ladies aren't going to bone each other.
I've seen Orange is the New Black. I know what happens.
That being said, they won't get pregnant. So,
When,
and it'll be, a fire started by a gender reveal party in California has spread over 7,000 acres and forced thousands to evacuate. But when asked if the pregnant couple had any regrets, they said only that they're having a girl.
Okay, I thought about this recently.
Sexism.
When I came out as non-binary, I was very worried that people would think I was joking or this was some kind of bit, which it was, obviously isn't. But in retrospect, I should have done a gender reveal party for myself.
Sure.
I don't know. That was just
You
a
still
thought.
good?
Well, everybody knows already. I've already announced non-binary.
Have a party anyway.
Maybe. I do a joke now. Okay.
This could be hypothetically our last joke. Number 10.
I had a joke with a similar punchline as one of yours about Biden sniffing hair, so I don't want to do that now. Okay. Here's a good one to go out on. My last joke of the year. Scientists are now saying couples should keep masks on during sex, which is something my partners have been recommending for years.
So, is that a real headline that they're suggesting people have masks on for sex?
Yeah, it was a while ago, but news organizations were promoting the idea of kissless sex. It was like you have to get your nasty on still, but like you shouldn't be kissing or stuff.
Doesn't make sense that you can't spread corona with sweat or. Anyway.
I don't know how science works.
I don't either.
I just listen to other people do what they say.
Despite all common sense and logic, I majored in history in college.
Tell me something about history.
Hey, I have a question for you. Norse or Greek mythology?
Greek.
You're wrong. That's dumb. You're dumb.
Okay.
I'm
new
playing a
study.
video game about Greek mythology right now, and I'm thinking I would like this much more if it was about Norse mythology. Hermes over Loki? Fuck that. Get that out of my face. Oh, Ares, god of war.
Hercules.
How about Valkyrie?
All right.
How about Achilles?
No, Achilles is a punk bitch. Everybody knows you go for the ankles.
A new study shows that it is a myth that older women don't have a sex drive. Shh, said Melania.
Oh, gross. Is that your last joke?
That's my last joke, my friend.
I don't want to go out on a Trump joke. I want to do something else. Let's see if I have. Okay, here's a joke I did last week, but I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
And this is going to be our last joke. And I think it fits for what the podcast has been
You know
in the
what?
first year. What?
Yeah, go for it. I knew you were gonna squeeze in an extra joke. I knew it.
A Major League Baseball umpire was arrested as part of a sex sting this past week. His 2 balls were out.
It's a penis joke, or
Classic us.
Okay.
Classic.
Thank you for being a part of this ride with us, listener, for our first, well, not our first year, like our first 6 months or something. But we're going to keep doing this show with or without guests. I think that's, I don't know, pretty cool of us, to be honest, that we're doing this for you. And any agents out there, please be our agents, or any person who has the ability to give us a job in comedy or otherwise. Do it. Employ us. I like how my hair looks. It's going the other way. Do you see this? My hair is doing the
Out
other.
of control.
What?
You're out of control.
I am out of control.
Well, okay. I think I brought the proper energy to the show, unlike yesterday. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year's, all others, Happy Holidays. I don't discriminate, unlike Emily. So I want everybody to be happy. Yeah, Emily only wants Gentiles to be happy, which is a whole.
Fuck you.
Okay. Well,
I'm a Gentile, so
I know you want me to be happy.
oh, she's flicking me off now.
Jonders, I've got a finger for you.
I think we should do a spin-off podcast where we're both John Lennon.
You know, I once played John Lennon in an improvised Beatles adventure. Fun fact.
I feel like
You were, what's Donkey say? You're like a parfait. You have so many layers.
Like a parfait. Fun fact, my dream role is to play Shrek in Shrek the Musical.
Here's my impression of Michael Scott doing an impression of Donkey. You ready?
Okay.
Shrek, I'm making waffles. I'm Donkey. I'm Donkey, Shrek. It's my impression of Michael Scott doing an
Just
impression.
imagine him in his what do you call it? Jail Michael? Inmate Michael? What do you call it?
Mike.
Prison Mike.
Yeah.
That's what that made me think of.
There's a running back for the Philadelphia Eagles named Boston Scott.
And I would like to see that be a character that Michael Scott does. Going down to the harbor. I'm Boston Scott.
Gonna go to Donkeys.
Oh, hey.
Yeah,
Hey, Sully.
that's wicked harsh.
All right.
This podcast has been fun to make. I hope we make more of them in the new year, in our C-Lab 2021 year. Have you watched? I'm going to give you my HBO Max login, Emily, and I'm going to make you watch some stuff.
I have HBO Max.
What the fuck?
All right.
Sorry. I didn't realize.
What's the last thing you want to say to listeners before we end this?
Thank you for listening, listeners.
No, like something that, like from your heart.
From my heart?
Yeah.
I don't have one of those, but I'll try to come up with something.
I knew it. Lesbians don't have hearts.
Thank you for listening. It's been a pleasure.
I'm trying to make a eat your heart out kid.
Specifically to our one listener, actually, my mother. Thank you.
Yeah.
We've been talking on the phone a lot lately, and we're worried about you, Emily. So I'm just gonna throw that out there. But
my mother has never been worried about me a day of my life.
that's sad. That's sad, actually. All right. Shout out my new therapist. Shout out Conan O'Brien. Shout out. I'm just doing shout outs for our last episode. Is that okay? Or the year. I'm doing shout outs.
Sure.
Conan O'Brien's the man that got me here. Kind of.
Shout out to my favorite actress, Miss Katie McGraw. I'm single. Katie, I am talking to a girl, though, so get on it.
Shout out Steve Rogers. Shout out
Captain America?
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
Steve. Shout out Peter Parker. Shout out Gwen Stacy. Shout out Kamala Khan. Shout out.
Shout out actually to Stacy's mom. She's got it going on. She's all I want.
Shout out to Scully.
She's all I want, John.
Shout out to Agents Scully and Mueller. Shout out single moms. Shout out.
Okay, John.
What? I'm just shouting out single moms.
The single moms are wonderful. Thank you, single moms. We'll see you in the
Shout
new year.
out going too long on podcast endings.
Oh my God.
Shout
we have
out-
no listeners now.
Shout
My
out
mother
MC
has stopped
Chris.
listening at this point.
Shout out Zelda Hyrule, Princess of Zelda, or Princess of Hyrule. Shout out Jonders. Shout out Emily.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody. See you next year.